Hi, I'm Dana and I come to you again with my bucket of tea and my emotional support leg for another episode of the Burnout Diaries. I'm having, well, first off, for anyone new here, this is all a series I've been doing to sort of just track what I'm doing and how I feel and what's going on during burnout, because I usually don't remember it whatsoever. I just have several years of my life where I'm like, yeah, wasn't doing well there. Don't know what I did for like a couple of years, just sort of existed and got through it. Hello, my oak boy. What are you doing? Yeah. So this time we document it and I know what happened. So yeah, I feel deeply uncomfortable filming right now because it's not late at night, it's 7:30, but it's late, much later than I usually film, and my neighbours can definitely hear that I'm talking to myself, extensively monologuing alone in my house because the walls are paper thin. But I am having to film now because I can't organise my fucking life. So I have a dentist appointment at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, which is right around the time I usually film the video for the day, and then I edit and post and upload and schedule it, and it hopefully, fingers crossed, goes live at 4:30 p.m. British time on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. I pray. If the upload takes too long, if something goes wrong with my internet, if I accidentally close my laptop or forget to plug it in, it don't happen. I also quite often have extensive meltdowns in the back alleyways of random places in Liverpool after having appointments, so I don't actually know if I'll be home on time, so I do need to like actually film and edit tonight while also going to bed early enough to get up early enough to do all of my morning shit to go to the dentist, which is completely out of my usual routine and probably going to cause a meltdown. But I just don't feel like my brain has any capacity. So it's one of those things where like I'd love to be more organised right now. Half my shit's packed and I don't actually know when I'm moving. I'm trying desperately to get organised with that and get dates, and it's a mixture of I don't know what's going on with the tenants and the agency and all that stuff there. I do think they're trying to be very professional about something that might be a little bit dodge. Like I feel like maybe the tenants left it a shithole or something and they don't want to say that. So I'm just sort of like, okay, but we agreed October 17th. And you did initially say September 30th might be plausible, but I said October 17th and you said maybe. And now I can't get any sort of confirmation. I understand that that's some, like, it's not like anyone's fault. I'm not mad at anyone. It's just how these things go, you know? But it means I can't really organise anything. I don't know if I should, like, I had to pack some things. I had to pack like the craft room and half of my bedroom in order to just not feel a constant like disabling anxiety. Like it was the only way that I could feel like I could cope with anything at all. But now it means that loads and loads of my stuff's packed. I can't paint, I can't do any of my little hobbies. All I can really do is crochet and make videos, and I would love to be doing other things, but I also, just doing that completely takes up all of my time and I don't even know what I'm doing with the vast amounts of free time that I technically do have. And even then, like, I have some semblance of what day it is because I post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. I don't fucking know where I would be if that were not the case. But between like getting all scheduled and sorted on a Thursday afternoon at around like 2 p.m, from then until Sunday morning, I don't know what day it is, I don't know what time it is, I'm not bound to anything during that period. It's like every weekend for me is the period between Boxing Day and New Year where like it doesn't really exist. You know, like I don't know what I do for that. I'm there. I'm here. It's happening. I don't know what's happening. Like I'm in the Discord like, guys, can't we do this on these days? And they're like, we literally do, Dana. And I'm like, oh, I just thought it was that day and we're not doing that thing. I don't know what fucking day it is. I usually have my, oh, I can just show you, it's right there. Oh, it's just I'm sitting on, you know, for a moment, buddy, sorry. See, I've begun it again this week. Usually, like I've been doing this a while and I skip every other page because the pen bleeds through. But this is what I do. I have my date, I have what I did on that day, I tick it all off. I don't write it down in the morning unless I have something that like I need to remember to fucking do. I just write it down as I go. It's much more keeping track over like if this is what needs to happen today. But like, Oh my god, learn to turn a page, bitch. I've had a bunch of times that it's just not been happening. I think I missed like a whole week there. But like, that's usually how I keep track. That's what I do. That's how I know what day it is and what I have done with my time. And I'm struggling to keep it up. I'm really struggling to actually do it. And that massively deteriorates how much I'm organised, how much I know what I'm doing with my day and with my life. I need to check when my council tax is due. I probably need to pay my council tax. I've just thought of that. I'm going to write that down. And it's one of those things where I'm very aware of how disorganised and like out of routine and just not feeling right and not able, like just not to my usual capacity I am right now. So it means that when I know that I have something coming up, like my dentist appointment, it is the only thing on my mind, and yet I don't actually prepare for it, you know? I've been making this video all fucking day, and I'm now doing it like 20 minutes before I do my like social hangout time with my friends, when I should be cooking my dinner so that I can eat my food while I watch my show. That's what I do, that's the routine, that's what makes me feel safe and comfortable, and I'm just not organised enough to maintain my usual routine and to just do the shit I need to fucking do, and it's so difficult. And then because I've been so focused on this one thing, which is right now the dentist appointment, before that it was the house viewing, before that it was like after, between them it was the London trip, like there's always a thing where I'm like, I need to be organised and focused and like get myself sorted for this thing. And then I have like 4 days of absolutely floundering afterwards because I don't know what the fuck else I'm meant to be doing. And I know there's other stuff. I know there's other stuff that I need to be organised with, I need to be on top of, I need to be keeping track of, I need to be following up and giving updates on. And like, what are they? What is it? I don't know. I remembered my dentist appointment. What do you mean? I have 7 other fucking plates that I'm currently trying to spin. I wasn't looking at those plates. I wasn't holding those sticks. I was on my dentist appointment. There's also just a lot of things that I've been putting off. And for me, there's a big difference between things that I'm getting around to and things that I'm putting off, you know? Like things I'm getting around to, there's going to be a beautiful magical moment and I'm going to enjoy doing the thing. Things that I'm putting off are things that scare me, things that I don't want to do it. That's why I'm putting it off, because I don't want to fucking do it. And it might be easy, it might not actually take that long, it might be all fine in the end. But it also might just make more things that I need to organise, which is what a lot of my stuff is right now. Like a lot of my stuff's trying to move house, trying to get organised with that, trying to organise like my health shit, trying to keep up with online content shit so I can make some level of fucking money because I'm moving house and I need to pay my rent and pay a deposit. And like massively supportive friends that have helped me so much. So I am getting there and I have faith that I will get there. And despite that, it's just crippling anxiety, and it's one of those things where you can give me all the support in the world right now, I still have to do the things I have to do, and it's so hard. It feels absolutely impossible some days. Like I haven't fucking done anything today. This is the first thing I'm doing. It's 7:30 p.m. It's later than that now. It's 7:40 p.m. This is all I'm doing today. I'm probably gonna end up editing this tomorrow. I should edit it tonight, but I also need to go to bed early, and by the time I've sorted my dinner and watched my show, I'm probably going to be sitting down to eat as the show's finishing, so then I have to watch my other show that's like my show and not the Discord show while I eat my food. So then it's like 11 p.m. I need to be up for like 7:30 at the latest tomorrow early if I'm going to have all my shit ready and sorted and done and feel comfortable leaving the house, you know? Which I don't feel comfortable leaving the house. I still fucking hate it. It's still a horrible time that makes me incredibly anxious, and I don't enjoy it at all, and having to do the public transport and having to go in and be like, hi, I'm Dana, I'm here for my appointment. I fucking hate it all, and just trying to look like a normal person in the waiting room. And also, like, they give me sunglasses at this dentist, which I feel like means that I'm supposed to keep my eyes open. But I don't want to watch this man with his hands in my mouth. Like, I like my dentist a lot. That's why I pay £35 a month for the insurance, for the pleasure of going to them. Like, I do like them a lot. They're the best version of a dentist that there is. But they're still a fucking dentist. I still don't enjoy it. I still don't like it. I still don't want to be there. I would like to close my eyes, but he's given me these sunglasses so that I don't get blinded by the light, so I feel like I have to keep them open. And, like, The amount of times I've been told, oh, just don't overthink it. And if I could just not overthink it, I literally wouldn't be autistic, because I would be understanding like the social cues and what I'm supposed to do as a person. Like, this is an autism trait. This is something that I cannot help, and it is exhausting and I hate it. That was a bit of a tangent, but I feel like it also ties in, because so many of the things that I'm trying to organise and get sorted right now are things where I do have to speak to other people, and I have to ask questions, and I have to get information, I have to give updates, and I just find it so fucking difficult to do the social interaction that is required in these situations to actually gain the information that I need, to actually like just do the social that I need to fucking do, to know what I am doing and to be able to organise things and to be able to keep things organised and to know what's happening. I just don't feel like I can do it, so I don't feel like I know what's happening at any point, which just makes me all the more anxious, which just makes me feel all the more overwhelmed and makes it all the more difficult to have anything fucking organised and sorted. Like, I don't think I've had any period in my life where I've just wanted to bury my head in the fucking sand more, and that's really, really saying something after the last few years. And like, I've got to just do it, you know? See, if I get things sorted, I'll live in an area where that doesn't fucking happen all the time, and it'll be lovely, and I'll be able to actually relax and calm my nervous system and feel maybe alright a little bit, you know? Tangent again, but God fucking help me if I need any fucking dental work. If I have to go back for another appointment, I'm gonna cry. There's a good chance that I'm just gonna walk out of there and have to go and find somewhere to apply anyway. I fucking hate the dentist. I hate my... I'm sorry, but I hate my life at the minute. I really do. There's been a lot of times where I'm like, oh, I don't love my life, but it could be worse. And like, there's a million ways that it still could be worse right now, but I do not want to live my life right now. I really am not fucking liking it at all. It is so difficult. It's so overwhelming. It's so much just constantly required mental energy that I don't feel like I have, and I don't feel like I have the capacity that is required of me to sort the things that I need to do. And I just feel like a little fucking kid that's being told to like figure out tenancy agreements and letting subplots and fucking all sorts of bollocks that I have no idea what I'm meant to do. And it's like, I'm meant to take myself to my dentist appointment and talk to the men, like, ugh. Less of a tangent. Staying organised enough to have food in my house is also a massive struggle. I've got some mashed potato in my fridge at the minute that I'm going to eat tonight with a chicken Kiev out of my freezer. I bought broccoli and red cabbage yesterday. What the fuck am I doing with that? Probably binning it in 3 weeks. Not the broccoli, I will strand the broccoli. I fucking love broccoli. I don't know why I bought red cabbage. It was cheap and it was there, and now I have red cabbage, and I really should probably actually do something with it, because I love like pickled red cabbage and shit. Like, but again, being organised and grounded and knowing what the fuck I'm doing with myself enough to actually do that. Once I've eaten today's meal, I don't have any more potatoes. I do have random shit in the freezer that I fucking hate looking at, to be honest with you. I should take it out and organise it, but I'm not organised enough for that. If it looked better, I would probably have an easier time like seeing what's in there and being able to organise a meal in my mind and know what I want to eat. But I haven't done that, and I don't have the fucking energy to do that. So that's not gonna happen. And my fridge is fucking barren. I bought a giant jar of Branston pickle the other day for $3.99. I am quite happy with that, to be fair. I will get through that, but it's unopened at the minute. I've got a jar of chilli with like the chilli oil with lots of flakes and peanuts. I've got mustard. And I have 4 blocks of tofu. Fuck am I meant to do with that? Cook it and eat it, obviously. But like, I really don't know how to organise myself enough to like buy the required ingredients for actual meals, cook the actual meals, eat the actual meals, clean up from the actual meals. Like, it's all too fucking much. And I've packed like 99% of my clothes. So I'm also in a position where I need to be doing regular laundry and like keeping up with it and putting them away. And like, my washing basket's full, and that's mostly just my fucking bedding because I still haven't washed that. I'm almost finished with my tea. I've got like 5 minutes till my Discord meet. I'm gonna go get my food in the oven so that I can at least, I mean, that's gonna take 35 minutes. Like, that's only like most of the first episode of Lucifer. I'll be able to eat my dinner during the second episode if I like pull my shit together. We'll see. We will see. As always, I'd love if you commented if you've experienced similar shit to this, how you got out of it, how you get through it, what you do, how you feel. Any sort of comment you feel like leaving, any sort of discussion that this incites within you, I would love to hear. I really enjoy how often people comment with having like vastly different experiences than I have in the video, and then find people who do relate to that. Because obviously we're all very, very different. I really appreciate how many people do relate to me and have been through similar things and get how I feel. But obviously there's also shit tons of people that don't, and that's fine and cool and chill. But I'm glad that you can sometimes find each other in the comments. So I just like that, like, it's often sort of a separate place to the video down there. I really enjoy that. It almost feels like the olden days, like forums, when you used to go on live journal. I'm exposing how ancient and decrepit I am. Yeah, so you can like and subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be really cool. I think it helps me in the algorithm. I should learn. I'm not going to be organised to do that anytime soon. You can also find me over on Instagram, TikTok or Blue Sky. I'm posting like semi-regularly on TikTok and Instagram at the minute. I'm posting like daily on TikTok at the minute actually. I'm doing pretty fucking well on that. It's one of the few things that I actually focus myself on every single day to post at 4:30 p.m. You can also find me over on Ko-fi and Patreon if you wanted to do that. It really, really helps me out when people do. But there's no pressure, you don't have to, and it's all chill, it's all fine. Everything's probably gonna work out okay. So whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, day, afternoon, week, month, year, and I will see you again in a couple of days.